Good morning to all. In the last session, we have learned about classes and objects with simple examples and discussed about definition and declaration of classes and different access specifiers and its need in programming concepts has also been discussed. In this session, let us understand the process of accessing and manipulating the members of a class. How to declare an object inside a class. An object is a variable of a class. When objects are created, then a memory is allocated to it. Syntax say class name, that is name of the class, object 1, object 2 up to object n. These are objects. Okay, these are objects. We can create any number of objects belonging to that class. Example, student S1, S2. S1, S2, these are objects of a class. It creates objects S1 and S2 for the class student and reserves space for S1 and S2. See students, when an object is created, a space is set aside for it in a memory. Defining objects in this way means creating them. Sometimes objects are called as instance variables. Once the required number of objects are created, we are now ready to access its members also. This is achieved by using what? The member access operator, that is by dot. Here we can create any number of objects belonging to that class by declaring more than one object in a one statement. This statement are written in main function, and the objects can also be defined by placing their name immediately after the closing brace of the class. Private access specifier is followed by colon and roll number, name, age. These three are data members declared as what? Private. These can be accessed by the member function of the same class student. Suppose if no access specifier is mentioned, then by default members are what? Private. Here data member roll number stores 2 bytes in memory because it is an integer type of a variable. Roll number is declared int data with the int data type, and name, it is a string. Name, it is a string. It can hold 15 bytes in a memory. Get data and display, these are member functions, are defined normally within the class declaration. These member functions perform common operations such as setting data member values and accessing data stored in the class. And student S1, S2. S1 and S2 are what? Objects of class student. Objects of class student S1 and S2. You can create any number of objects with the class that invokes the member functions. Next, let's see members of the class. Member data and member functions, these are members of the class. The members of a class can be data or functions. Data members, they are used to describe what? The properties of the object under consideration. Okay. It is used to describe what? Properties of the object. And member functions. This one also member of the class. They are used to describe what? The operations that can be performed with the data members of the class. Private and protected members of a class can be accessed only through the member functions of that class. No function outside a class can include statements to access data directly. The public data members of objects of a class can be accessed using directly member access operator. Important, using which operator? Member access operator, that is dot operator. See, once the required number of objects are created, we are now ready to access its members also. This is achieved by using the member access operator, that is a dot operator. An object can be declared in the main function and member functions are declared in class in public session. So always a member function can be called by using a object. A object can be declared in the main function and member functions are declared in class in public section. So always a member function can be called by using what? Object. This is a syntax for accessing data member is object name dot data member equal to value. See, si dot p is equal to 1000. Si is an object and p data member or variable. Okay, is equal to how much? 1000. P variable must be declared in public only. Then only it is going to be accessed. Otherwise it is going to be controlled. We're going to compiler will show you an error message because in a private data members cannot be accessed directly. If you declare P data member in private or protected, it is possible to access through member function only. For example, obj.input, that is member function input, obj object name input function contains arguments 1000, 3, 4. So how many values are going to be passed? 3 values are going to be passed. Like this also you can mention it as obj.input member function. That is, no arguments are going to be passed to the member function. A data member can also be accessed by using object only if data member is declared as public itself. If data member is declared private, then you cannot access it by using object directly in object. Next, we'll consider one example. Class number. A class is a keyword. It is followed by the class name's number. A and B, int A and B. A and B are data members. These are two integer type of variables declared private by default. Next, input, display. These are member functions. These are two member functions. Okay. Class number. Class number conceal class members, data member and member functions. A and B data members. A and B data members. Input and display, these two are member functions. Next, inside the main function, number n. Here, n is an object. N is an object and number is a class name. And input and display member functions perform common operations such as inputting data member values and accessing data stored in the class. Say the public data members of objects of a class can be accessed using direct member access operator. So here input and display, these are member functions. So you can accessing of class members by functions. The class members are accessed only by member functions and can be referenced by name only. Class student program. This is a small program segment. Here class is a keyword, student is name of the class. Here name and register number, these two are data members declared private by default. Input and display, these are two member functions of class student. And in main function student s is a class variable or a object name with the class name student. So here s is a class variable or object name. You can create any number of objects with the class that invokes the member functions. Next say how to access member function. Syntax class object, that is object name dot member function with arguments. Example s dot get data, here get data member function and s is a object name, s dot get data. There is no arguments are going to be passed to the member function and member access operator, that is dot. Continuation part of this chapter we'll discuss in next session. Thank you.